Hello, this is Dusty Knuckles. Welcome to my channel. I have pretty much given up on the idea of mounting my camera on a stick and velcroing and rubber banding it to the handle on my wheelchair. It just didn't seem to work out. It was vibrating every time I'd move, and trying to find the focal plane and the proper frame was impossible because I have to get out of the wheelchair in order to make the adjustments to the camera, and couldn't see where I was actually going to be sitting to adjust and focus the camera. So needless to say, I'm resorting to another round of experiments. Today I'm bringing you a box and package opening. Received several things in the mail. I've been ordering new things off from the internet and Amazon and eBay. Not to shout out to any of the corporations, but I'm sure as many of us are, we're doing a majority of our shopping online right now. I do believe in supporting local merchants, but the things that I've purchased, frankly, weren't available locally here, so I did some online shopping, and I'm going to show you those things today. I have put the phone up on another angle. It's actually on its mobile clip and clipped to the side of a box. But let's get right down to this package opening. I'm kind of excited. These are some things that are going to go in the new office, the new home office, which is where I will also have my new personal lock lab. And these were some things that will be supplementing the tools that I have yet to pick up from my shop. Actually, not in my shop any longer. They're in a semi-trailer in storage temporarily while I'm getting moved and out of the hospital, and everything went into the storage semi. And this first pack is actually from a person I found on Facebook. And I probably overpaid a little bit, but it seemed to be a fair price for what I wanted. I'm very excited. I looked at several different pinning mats. It seems that the Sparrows is very popular, and I didn't want to give a shout out to any one manufacturer in particular. I think we can all agree with the Asa and Abloy trademark as being something we're all very fond of, locks that we all pick and like. So I really like the simplicity of this mat as well. So I liked it from the moment I saw it, so I jumped on that real quick. But what really caught my attention, actually what really caught my attention, was this. An Asa Abloy Maxim, which is a twin. Here's that crazy, lovely twin key. There we go. I hope I've got that in frame and you can see it. But that twin mortise lock, which is actually been threaded out and has grub screws, so it is also a practice lock. But I was really excited to order that, get it in my paws so I can start playing with some higher security and more difficult picks. And the fact that it is a training lock, I can pin it down and work on it progressively. But they also had these, which I have not had any experience with. But they are a Yale Keyway 83 series padlock core, which is also repinnable with matching keys. And they also came with a bump key, so I'm looking forward to practicing and experimenting with the bump key on those as well. So some new toys to practice and learn with. And then this one, I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. It's too small to be my new tripod, which I'm waiting for any day now. Very excited to get a hold of that. So hopefully I can resolve some more of my camera and positioning issues. I do realize I need to get some better light in here as well. And then we'll start dealing with the sound and some of the other small things, but I think we're doing okay now for the first couple of videos. We'll get them caught up there. These I got a remarkably good deal on. It is a 6-pack of American Lock 5200s. I figure not only are they rekeyable, a fun little pick, I believe a 5-pin, comparable to, not quite the 1100 series or a lockout series, but as you can see, they are all 6-keyed alike, and yes, rekeyable, but a nice little lock. And I figure it will give me something in my stock and inventory that I can play with, and then the others I can pass them along as gifts and trades with future gifts and giveaways coming up here in the future, I hope. And then the one I was most excited about, and actually it's quite a large box, so I was surprised at A, the weight, and B, how quickly it arrived. Okay, well, Dusty Knuckles here. Sorry about that little bump edit, but through the magic of digital video editing, I realized that I could not, or you could not, see into the big box during my package opening due to my camera angle and the framing of the shot. So I went ahead and unpacked the items that were in the big box and give you a better look at what it is. It is a bulk lot of Lab series pins, both in the 03 and 05 increments. They are refills for refilling pinning kits, and they are in large quantities, the small 75 packs, but in quantities of 10 and 20 each. I believe there were some 200,000 pins in, I believe, 45 or 55 different sizes to restock a pinning kit. Several vials, large vials in the box as well. So plenty of pins to restock my pinning kit, certainly more than I will ever need, and a lot bigger pinning kit than I ever anticipated having. So I'm going to get busy practicing and working on building some challenge locks. A lot of these pins big enough to fit into a Dremel or a mini mill and be able to be reshaped. But I got such a great deal on it, I couldn't pass it up, and I thought it's a lifetime supply of pins, and by all means I'll only use about 10% of them in filling my kit. And the deal was so remarkable, honestly, I'm going to be able to repackage them into smaller kits for people that don't necessarily need 50 or 100 of each size pin. Send them out maybe 5 or 10 or 25 packs of each of the 40 or 50 different sizes. Give them the opportunity to have a smaller kit, and quite honestly, I'm going to be able to do that because of the deal here for very little more than just the cost of shipping. So if anybody's interested in or needs any pins, would like a variety set, or maybe you're even looking for a specific size, let me know. We'll get the details worked out and figure out how we can get some of these extraneous pins that I'm going to have here working within the community. So thank you very much for watching. I've rambled on here long enough, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Thank you. Be safe out there.